why Yoda was so confident? Because he did a lot of teaching. Yeah, sure, he did a lot of learning, but he spent a lot of his 900 years teaching others about the Force and how to use it. And there's a researched term for this, and it's called the advice giving effect. I came across it on a wonderful podcast called Choiceology by a woman called Katie Milkman, and a whole lot of researchers were studying the impact of what benefits you get from being the teacher, not just the student. And what they found is there's so much learnings in being the teacher as opposed to just being the student. And I kind of thought about it, and even in the school system, so we've got primary age school kids, and when they get to grade 3, they give them a buddy in prep, so a little teeny tiny buddy. And it's amazing to see how they can step into this role and really take on this advice giving role, even though they're only in grade 3 themselves, so they're still really little and young, but it's really cute to see. And there's so many areas in life that we can apply this, and in particular in the advice that you're giving from a financial perspective. So if you've got a client, for instance, that's really struggling with, say, their budget, then turn it around on them and say, hey, if I was you and you were the advisor giving me advice around how I could stick to my budget or how I could set up my budget, what advice would you give me? And listen to what they say. Because just going through the process of articulating what those action items would be or what the steps are that they should take makes it really real. And it almost is like taking some of your own medicine, where they walk away and think, wow, I can do all that. I just told someone else to do it, so maybe I can do that too. But there's a lot to be said when you're actually able to let other people give you the advice, almost self-mentor or self-coach. Doesn't mean that they don't need you and your goodness, because they certainly do. But just using this as one way to help them realize that, they can take action, and if they don't take action, they're not going to get the results, because only advice that gets implemented or actioned is really valuable. And after all, you are valuable.